they're they're both new to. I mean, AOV is still a pretty new game. Or a new game for us Filipinos, so it's only been released again. We talked about this like a couple of months ago,
Yep.
but well, just see
Yeah,
what's gonna happen.
exactly.
What are they gonna
Because
bring? Yeah.
I remember Team ASAP has already parang takot sila kila Leather Goods, takot sila kila Kuroki, considered like the #1 Nacroth jungler in the Philippines.
Mm.
Yeah, this is might be interesting. They might ban the Nacroth, or they still have room to ban Murad instead, which you know they'd rather have like a Nacroth Kuroki. Maybe maraming beses na nila nakalaban to sa ranked game, but look at their price.
Ooh.
Yo, Wukong.
Wukong.
Okay.
Okay.
I think this is gonna be the first time we've seen him in our PPGL qualifiers.
Yep.
Like even through Group A and Group B, hindi yan siya nakita ever. So this could just be like a comfort pick na papakita sa atin ngayon ng ASAP. As for Bren here, Leather Good's gonna be going on the Joker first pick. Not really sure why. He could actually have gone maybe the Zenya, which we've seen last week. Maybe the Chognar, but it actually is banned. But they're actually gonna go quite aggressive with the Lubu and the third pick on the Zenya. So there you go.
Exactly, but
Yep.
looks like it's gonna be a very heavy dive, CC heavy for Team ASAP. I mean, they're gonna lock in the
Wow,
Zuka, they're
okay.
gonna lock in this Wukong for themselves. So it's actually a pretty interesting draft so far. We did mention last week, sobrang popular ng Alice and Seniel combination. Protect your marksman composition. But you know what? Kuroki, it's Kuroki as their team. It wouldn't be complete without Kuroki on the Nacroth. But hinipe lang ako. Nakakainis. That I expected Kuroki to be on the Nacroth, but I guess Violet's also fine.
Well, since this is a best of 3, I think they're gonna just keep it for the later stages. Maybe even they don't want it to be banned out agad. Kasi if you play it on game 1, tas natakot yung kalaban mo, game 2 they're definitely ban it out. So maybe they're just kind of like playing the mind games against them. And since I'm expecting like Bren Esports with this caliber of a team have a very big hero pool, it's not gonna be as threatening or at least as hindering para sa kanila. Pero for ASAP naman, it's kind of curious that 2 out of the 5 heroes that they've picked are well things that we haven't really seen in our tournament.
Is it 2 or 3? Have we seen Illumia?
Illumia, I think
Oh, you're right.
probably
3.
three
3. Oh,
heroes.
ano?
Yeah, I mean, based on the broadcast we've seen, we
Yeah.
didn't really see like the losers bracket at times.
That's
but
true.
Illumia, I'm particularly not a fan of Illumia,
Yeah.
but I guess one of the kits that makes it valuable is because of your global presence. You can actually contribute even though you're like far away from the map. But then again, for me, in terms of like damage output, it's quite slow in comparison to what you're gonna be up against.
Her windup
Yeah.
is really just that. I think the biggest con of this hero.
Yeah, exactly. But they also locked in a Grak.
Yeah.
Nakita mo na ba tong heroes being picked during the qualifiers?
Not specifically Grak nor
Yeah.
Illumia.
I'm expecting the reason why they actually picked the Grok is that if the Lumia's windup of skills is just that long, the Grok has the ultimate right where he sucks you in and then you'll be incapacitated in his vicinity. At least the Lumia would have basically like a target or a crosshair on the Grok na lang para mas madali siya magbato ng skills niya.
That's actually a very good point, especially if you like combo it with a lot of like Zuka and the Wukong with the
Yeah,
dive as
exactly.
well. So it's a very wombo combo centric composition. They have to make this work if they are gonna plan to initiate.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm really excited about this first match. Inaantay natin to kanina pa, and I'm really, really hyped. So you know what? Let's pass it over to our casters, Rockhart and Kaisaya.
All right, good morning,
Good
good morning, everyone. I am Rockhart, and with me is Kaisaya. We will be bringing you the game. Again, this is Bren Esports versus ASAP.
Yeah. So, what do you think about the lineup that was chosen a while ago, Rockhart?
Well, I was watching the draft like a while ago, and I was like, what are ASAP trying to pull? What are they trying to do with this lineup? They do have Illumia on the backline, which is kind of okay in terms of damage output, but otherwise, they're spreading out way too thin. They have like 4 warriors in this champ, aside from a mage. Grach, I don't really count him as a mage. He is classified as a mage, but I really
think
don't
for
think so.
Team ASAP, the damage output is gonna come from the 2 assassins in here, which is Wukong and what was that again?
We have the Grach and the Fane as well.
Yeah.
Actually, aside from Wukong, Azuka, by the way, on the
Zuka,
top lane, and now they're
yes.
going for the red invade. And I think Action just got hooked in, and that they're gonna be burning out their heal quite early in this game. Medyo maaga yung heal niya, so I'm not sure. Are they trying too hard? Are they trying to fight it? But Mir is really low and it's about to go down and go.
First blood for
Goes
Team Bren
anti-hero.
Esports in here, guys. Pero dito, si Illumia naka-flicker out pa from Kuroki right over there. But we can see, nakuha agad ng Team Bren Esports yung buff ng kalaban, which is Team ASAP. But we see here, kitang-kita, there's a gold gap right away here. It is 1k gold lead for Team Bren Esports within 1 minute game time.
And I think the biggest thing that we got there is, aside from the 2 kills na nakuha ng Bren Esports, is the blue buff going over to the Violet. Super early blue buff on the Violet. That's gonna be faster tumbles, faster clears on those camps. And you have to wonder, how much impact is this Violet gonna do in this lineup? Because I like Bren Esports lineup. They have a great protection on the Senyo, and great DPS by both the Joker and the Violet. And I like how they're spreading it out quite evenly. Unlike ASAP, seriously, I really want to find out where their damage output is gonna come.
Most likely, parang sa sa crowd control, given they have Illumia as well as Grak, as well as Thane. Right? And then, we can see here, guys, the fight is ongoing in here. Malapit sa Spirit Sentinel. Kaya naman ito, nakuha ni who got that?
Yeah, I think that was Leather. Yeah, I think. So that's very good. Another kill going over to Bren Esports.
In the bottom lane, si Anti-Hero, very low dito, but still working on getting all the creeps in here. Habang katapat si Pro is here. We have a fight ongoing here, guys. Anti-Hero, will he go down or will it be Captain? Pro is here. Still a 1v1 is ongoing. Captain Pro is here, going back. Ayun, nakaligtas sa kamay. But a fight is ongoing here. Illumia is solo and being crowd controlled. Defeated by Kuroki. And assisted by Action Man together with Leather Goods.
That was quite easy for Bren Esports to take out. Of course, Anti-Hero, medyo kinabahan tayo. Medyo mababa siya kanina on that early clash. But he was able to catch up with it by his ultimate. Of course, ultimate ni Lubu. Instant life back.
And it looks like the turret here in the mid lane is gonna go down anytime soon. Action Man here, pumasok. At we have here Kuroki backing away without mana anymore. Pro is here backing away as well. Pero makikita mo, Rockhart sa bottom lane, nagpupush si Lubu.
Yeah, and while that's happening in the mid lane, medyo wasak na wasak ang ASAP Gaming right now. They are very low, and actually Leather Goods is in a very great position to just keep poking and pushing. And it should be an easy push for both of them. Meanwhile, on top lane, Zuka medyo nag-split.
Yes.
I guess that's the one breathing room
but
that
I don't
ASAP's
think
gonna have.
Zuka is not gonna be able to, take the top lane turret for Team Bren Esports. So, a bit of a trivia to our viewers, itong Team ASAP, as na-interview kasi natin siya, right? And we know na hindi sila daw madalas mag-team play.
Yeah, that's
like
right.
practice. They rarely play as a team. So we don't know. Ano ba sa tingin mo yung advantages and disadvantages on doing that?
But I think that's really there's actually for Lima, we're gonna go ahead and fight over.
Oh, the Abyssal Dragon was taken by Bren Esports right over here. Another kill by Bren Esports. Score natin right now 7-1 in favor of Bren. Still, they're just Eating Team ASAP alive.
Yeah, they're gonna be taking Dragon and another kill over to their side.
There's so much power here.
Yeah, Kuroki is becoming really scary at the moment, so you have to wonder how far can Bren Esports push this advantage. Right now, they're at a 5k gold, it's almost 6k gold lead.
And I think that this match is gonna be, will end within just 10-minute game time. I think.
Yeah, we're hoping that doesn't happen. Like, it's super scary, but let's see if ASAP can try to get back into the fight.
And Kuroki here, cutting in the creeps for Team ASAP. A fight is ongoing, guys. Here's the crowd control by Action Man. Nag-back away dito si Illumia. But will she use the ultimate? The ultimate is available or not? I think it's not available. She didn't use it.
It's pretty scary because Illumia's only level 5. So medyo level 1 pa rin yung ultimate niya. So medyo tatagal
There's
yung
so much
niya.
level gap. There's the ultimate from Illumia. But apparently, it wasn't, it wasn't... Tulad nga sinabi ni Rico kanina, hindi enough yung damage output nitong si Illumia. For me talaga, kasi itong si Illumia yung first main ko eh. So mostly, Illumia talaga for crowd control. Not much, unlike other mages like Natalia, and Azenka, Gina, they deal so much damage. Unlike this Illumia.
That's right. From Illumia, you just have to focus on crowd control. I think what they're trying to do is have Illumia ult out, but for the meantime, Anti-Hero is trying to go onto Mir.
Alright.
No.
But ayun,
Okay, so as we were
naka-escape naman
saying,
siya
as we
doon.
were saying, Illumia is more for crowd control. They're trying to get use Illumia as a tool to try to get into the fight. And I think they're gonna have a hard time because they don't really want to take fights because...
And we have here Bren Esports taking the Dark Slayer now, guys. Hindi naman siya contested ng team ASAP, so I can sense na sa kanila mapupunta ito. Captain Pro is going here, but I don't think may gagawin sila dyan. Dark Slayer has been killed by team Bren Esports now. We have a fight in here. Very low sila, but they are proceeding. They didn't decide to back away because they know na, you know, their level is, you know, way up comparing to the levels of these ASAP members.
Pero of course, you're gonna have to also consider what can ASAP do. We have a Dark Slayer buff onto Bren Esports. How can they manage to find the situation? Maybe they can try to use the grapple.
Oh, there's
like
the
that.
hook by Grok. It was a good hook. Unfortunately, I don't think they can win this clash unless there's a miracle that will happen.
Yeah.
You know, kasi there's so much level gap eh. And look at that, the gold gap. It's at least 10k gold.
Pinapaikot-ikot na lang ng Bren Esports ang laban, and I think that is going to be it. That is an ace, and that is going to be a core push. Bren Esports take game 1.
I told you, less than 10-minute game time. Well, congratulations. Anyway, this is just round 1 of the match. We don't know yet. We still have round 2 and round 3. Who knows?
Yeah,
Who knows? Maybe, sabi nila, di ba, yung mga bida, sa umpisa nagpapabugbog. So,
You
yeah,
know what?
let's look at this. So, Kuroki having the MVP for this fight. At least, hindi zero, no?
Yeah,
At least
definitely.
hindi
At
zero.
least they didn't get rolled over. They didn't get like a 6-minute game like what Clutch did earlier back last week. So it was really good for...
I'm curious, I'm not sure if this is a comfort pick by Team ASAP or, I don't know, kasi parang hindi nila kinonsider yung like, magka-counter pick sila, counter ban or whatever, right?
Yeah,
so
I think...
it appears to be a comfort pick. At
Yeah.
least that's what I think.
I think ASAP kind of just winged it on this draft. They kind of just took what they wanted. I hope this is not the final form of ASAP. Sana hindi pa
Hopefully not.
Sana
Malay nyo nag-testing lang sila.
Sana
Like,
malago ko to. Sana mag-super saiyan to mamaya because this is kind of scary. If this is how ASAP is gonna play the next games, kind of scary.
Well, anyway, guys, balik tayo sa ating panelists. Tignan natin kung ano naman masasabi nila sa nangyari sa round 1. Back to you guys.